I'm Jennifer.
Hey, I'm Katie.
And we are
middle-aged-ish.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Jennifer. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
So you can tell this is a new dress.
Yes, I can. It is the...
Oh, and I'm a little more tan than I was 4 days ago.
Yes, she is. I'm sensing a story here.
I just got back from Mexico.
Hola.
Hola. Oh, it was great.
Tell me about it.
So
Jealous but happy.
We left last Sunday
Mm-hmm.
and came back on Wednesday.
So quick trip.
Quick trip.
Quick
And
trip
it
to
was
Mexico.
so pretty. I left here at 3:50
Mm-hmm.
a.m.
Oh,
my
a.m.?
ride, a.m.
Whoa.
My ride was here at 3:40. I have an old man friend. His name is Harold, and he
Hi, Harold.
is the best.
He is.
Takes me to the airport, me or Chuck, anytime. He says he'll always be our ride. Oh, great.
Cool.
So,
He's your airport dude.
but he gets kind of anxious. So it took me. We were gonna leave at 3:45. I got out there at 3:50, and he was so
Huge chunk of time.
anxious. But anyway, dealt with that. He had coffee in the car.
Nice.
Dropped me
Beautiful.
off. Made sure I was fine. Made sure that I got checked in there at the curb. And the gentleman that checked my bag said, "I got her." It was hilarious.
Oh, that is
I felt,
awesome. That
I
is
felt like I was
beautiful.
11, but it was sweet.
He's like he did his surrogate dad
He did.
duties.
He did.
Awesome.
And I always tell him I love him, and he never says it back because
Really?
I think it makes him uncomfortable.
Okay.
But if I crash, I want him to know
Bet you love
that I
him.
love him. So,
Hold on. Hey, Harold. She loves you.
yeah, I dig
And I like you a lot.
I dig him a lot. And Carol, too. She, however, chose to sleep in. I'm going to take these
Well,
bangles
'cause-
off because they're jingly.
Oh, okay.
Just because I'm animated.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they're going, yeah, jingle, jingle.
Okay. All right. So tell me about the trip. I want to know. Tell me.
So I arrived in Mexico a little bit late. Chuck had been waiting 4 hours. Because Chuck had a conference in Las Vegas. He had to go from Las Vegas to Miami to Mexico.
So he crossed the country
And was exhausted.
left the country.
But he was in Mexico to wait for me. And that's cool.
That is cool. That's really cool.
So I got there and
That
he
makes you
said,
sound like, big time,
Right.
high class jet setters.
Right.
Hold on. I need to hop the red eye to Miami and then I'll meet you in Mexico.
I know.
Nice.
So that's kind of cool. But he said, I've been waiting here for 4 hours. I was getting kind of worried because I kept getting in the slow lines through customs and then for bag searching. So people from my flight, the driver that was going to take us to the hotel had seen people like 30 minutes before I finally made it out.
Oh,
Whatever. And I said, but you're already in Mexico.
kind of.
You're sitting outside under
Kind of.
umbrellas and there's a bar.
Kind of.
Come on.
Oh, come.
He wasn't complaining. He was
If
just,
you're not having fun, you're not trying hard
You're
enough.
doing it wrong. So we get in the car, we go to the hotel. It's beautiful. So lunch was good, went to our room. Our room's great and has an ocean view because Chuck upgraded. Now this is funny.
We love Chuck.
They called the upgraded people privileged. So they would all go, oh, you're privileged. Okay. Privileged meant that we got our own cabana on the beach had our names on it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was essentially like a queen size bed with 4 posts
Nice. Oh.
covered and had those sheer curtains
On the beach.
on the beach.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we had one by the pool.
The same thing? A
Yeah.
queen size.
Yeah, kind of reserved and
Who needs a room?
it was right. I had the best nap I've ever had
Yeah,
on
you
the
told
beach.
me that. You told me that.
So day one's great. I went down to the beach. Chuck had to take a nap because he had taken the red eye and he was so tired. And that was fine. I went to the beach by myself.
You know,
and
the 4
read
hours
and
while I
read.
was waiting for you.
Right.
It's
He
okay.
probably had too much to drink. That's really why he didn't drink that. So I went to the beach and it was wonderful, and I read and read and read and just was in heaven. You know, had that moment of, I am so grateful to be here.
Nice.
And I don't have to feed anybody today. I don't have to do anything.
Love those. Love those. So you're free. You were free. You had the...
Yeah.
Got it.
So we had dinner and it was great. So the next day was our first full day.
Okay.
So very exciting. We got up. Chuck rushed me. Chuck woke me up at 9 o'clock. I'm asleep.
You're on vacation on the beach.
The whole deal for this vacation is relax.
Right.
So I get. So I wake up. Let's go eat breakfast.
So Chuck was hungry.
Okay, you got to give me a minute. But I felt rushed, and that annoyed me, but not to the extreme. I just said, don't do that again.
Okay.
And he said, okay. So off we go to breakfast. I had a plate full of mango.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I only got introduced to mango last year. Harold and Carol loved it, but not like this. It was
Everything's different where it's
perfect.
grown.
It was perfect. And I ate it and ate it and ate it. And I will remind you, I trained for Mexico.
She did. She did.
Lifted weights. I lost a little weight. Got in shape. And with lunch, I had mango and chocolate cake.
We're gonna have to show the picture
I know.
of she took a picture of what she ate in Mexico.
I will put it on our website. It's mango and chocolate cake,
Yeah. Jennifer does Mexico.
which equals it equals heaven. At the pool, we met the nicest people. Just had a ball. That night for dinner, we went to a Japanese hibachi place on the
Fun.
hotel campus.
Right.
It was delicious.
Fun.
One. Because I wasn't training, I ate rice, of course. Training means no carb,
I think.
too. So, and met everybody at the table was great. And I told a couple funny stories. Like, when I was younger and Chuck and I started to date. And then early on in our marriage, we'd go to a hibachi place kind of regularly in Nashville. I always got the most food.
Okay.
So, because I was kind of cute then.
You're kind of cute now.
And one day, I started to not get as much food.
Oh.
So the Japanese place affected my self-esteem. For my 30th birthday, Chuck took me to that restaurant, and he ordered me 2 servings of whatever I ordered without me knowing.
That is the best.
So I had this huge plate.
That is the best.
And I was like, yay!
How romantic.
I got my mojo back. And I shared that, and it was funny.
That is.
It was a lot of fun.
It's really funny.
After dinner, we stopped by the shop. Now, this is where I felt like such a princess. I walked in the shop, and there was a gentleman who really knew fashion. He said he worked in it for 14 years. He happened to be gay, and I only say that because it was a little stereotypical. But that's okay.
Sometimes they're true.
Because he was hilarious interacting with my husband, who he called Carlos.
I love this. I love this.
He dressed me and picked this dress out for me and another one.
And accessorized.
Yes, he told me I needed to wear these up, and
it was correct.
It was the most fun. I didn't know. It was an experience I'd never had before. Of somebody putting stuff on me.
It is so fun.
I loved it, and he was so nice, so freaking nice. It was just big fun. Jason, if you ever see this, had the best time, and he thought we were kind of funny too.
Well, you are kind of funny.
So then, I guess it was day number 2, or that was day number 2, and now it's day number 2, and I wore this to dinner.
Aww.
And I took my time getting ready, and it was fun, and
You
it
didn't
went
get
slow.
the rush?
I didn't.
Good.
He had learned his lesson. But
Chuck's batting 1,000 right now.
we just had the best time, and got reconnected a lot. And I was going to take note cards.
Is that on the note card?
I was
Does
gonna-
it say reconnected?
I love you, so we wouldn't have to
yeah.
talk or anything. But
Yeah.
we did talk. We talked a lot, and it was fun.
Which is great.
It was
Which is
just
great.
like old times. Missed Fisher, but because it was short, it wasn't terrible.
So perfect.
It was perfect.
Perfect.
And he started to miss us, so 3 days was great. I'd really like to do it again
And you should.
in a couple months.
In a couple of months.
Heck yeah.
Okay.
The weather was great. The people at the resort were wonderful.
Okay.
It's all around.
You found the formula. 3 days.
I think so.
On the beach with queen size beds
Yeah.
on the beach and the pool.
And it was
You found
Cancun, and it was a bargain deal
Right.
that we got. So we got it just a couple months ago. I think that's why we got it so cheap.
Well, what I
It was kinda
remember
close.
is Chuck came home after a particularly nasty ice, like not making it up, 1 inch to 2 inches of ice
Yeah.
on the ground. And I believe that's when you booked it, which is the perfect time to book a
I
trip to
know.
Mexico.
It was.
Well, I'm so excited. And
Me
you
too.
look gorgeous.
Thank you.
You look beautiful. Welcome home.
And then the bargain that made being privileged.
Even
It,
better.
it made sense.
Even better. Welcome home.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're home.
I'm glad I'm home too. We would have had fun there. We'll have to do that
We
together.
would. Oh
sometime.
gosh, yes. We. Oh wow. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I could be privileged for a minute. I can be dressed.
Right? Yeah.
We'll look
yeah.
up Jason.
Yeah.
We will look up Jason.
Yay.
I've had that experience. My son has given me that amazing being dressed by someone who knows fashion.
Who knows what they're doing?
And it is so much fun.
So much fun.
It's little fashion shows, and it's just you feel beautiful. You feel
Yes, I
beautiful
felt
when that
pretty.
happens. Yes.
And you'll be seeing probably in the next month
Pashminas.
articles of what I bought there.
Pashminas.
I would have bought a whole lot more if I had a whole lot more money. But I had a great time.
Isn't it always?
And I got to get 2 dresses and a pair of shoes. And
So
2
exciting.
pashminas.
Pashminas. I'm pretty pumped about the pashminas.
Yeah, me too.
So I'm going to break just for a second. Who's Julia?
You know Diet Coke used to do this, right?
Julia.
Share with Julia. And then they stopped, and I don't know if they're doing it again.
Oh, it's a thing?
But it made it so fun.
I
So
thought
try
that
to
was just a
find
name
names.
and you picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Julia's a thing?
No, they put different names.
Right. Which is what I thought. Your name is Jennifer.
Right.
Who's Julia?
Just a name on a bottle. A random name on a bottle.
It's a non-story.
Right. It's about the
I thought
Diet
there was
Coke.
going to be like some big hidden,
Nah.
Well, Katie, Julia was, or is. Okay, so
No.
Julia is.
Wah,
Hey,
wah.
for all you Julias out there, hey, share a Coke.
Yeah, it's all about the Diet Coke. Oh, so Chuck had to go
Oh,
to the grocery
yeah,
yesterday and
yeah.
came home with a present.
That Chuck, he's
He's pretty sweet.
Danny needs to spend a little bit more time with Chuck. I think.
He's a keeper.
I think he is a keeper. He has some great potential, great husband potential.
Yeah, Chuck's great.
He does.
I love him very much.
I know you do. And I just like Harold, I like him very much. All right, well, good stuff. What's our thought for the day?
You tell me.
Let's find
What
out.
could it be, Katie?
Because you're beautiful and your
Aw.
glasses are nowhere in this
No,
house.
they're
that
right
I can
here.
tell. Oh, see, maybe
I
I
didn't
need
think they
some.
went with the red dress. So I wonder if sacrifice eyesight for.
Never.
Never.
It depends on who you talk to. Jason would say no.
Jason would say.
Jason would say, I'm going to take these and give these to Carlos.
That's exactly what he would say. Yay!
All right, thought for the day. Don't look back. You're not going that way.
Oh, nice.
See you next time.
Thanks for watching.
Please subscribe.